Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, class, today we are talking about Unit 2, asking and giving opinion for 11th grade. I hope you are all well, and I hope God bless you. Okay, let's begin. Before going to talk about opinion, we must know the difference between suggestion and opinion. The suggestion is an idea about what people should or shouldn't do and how people should behave. And then the opinion is an idea that shows what we believe or thinks about something or someone. Jadi jika kita tahu a suggestion itu adalah di mana seseorang itu seharusnya melakukan sesuatu atau tidak seharusnya melakukan sesuatu. Sedangkan the opinion atau pendapat, apa yang kita percayai atau kita pikirkan mengenai sesuatu atau seseorang. Okay, next. We talk about learning materials. First, social function atau fungsi sosial, di mana we talk about maintain interpersonal relationships with teachers, friends, and others, yaitu menjaga hubungan interpersonal dengan guru, teman, dan orang lain. Okay, next. If we want to talk about opinion and make sentence about opinion, we must know first the sentence patterns of opinion. First, about modal verb. The sentence patterns is positive statement. There is subject plus modal plus verb 1 plus object. The example is, they can go with you. Next, the negative, subject plus modal plus not plus verb 1 plus object. The example is, they cannot go with you. And then, the interrogative, modal plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. The example is, can they go with you? Modal verb. There is not only can, but there are some modal verbs here. What are they? Have a look here. Modal verb actually divide into present and past. Present is can, past could. Present may, might, will, would, shall, should or ought to, must, need, needed. Okay, next we talk about sentence patterns of verbs. There are positive, negative, and interrogative. For positive, subject plus verb 1 plus that plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. The example is, I think that you are right. Maybe you ask why there are double subject and double verb 1 here. Have a look. For example, I think that you are right. This example, actually, there are two sentences become one sentence. Okay, let's check. I think for the first sentence, and you are right, the second sentence. And that is for conjunction here. Jadi maksudnya kalimat I think that you are right itu sebenarnya adalah dua kalimat yang digabung menjadi satu. Kalimat yang pertama adalah I think, kalimat kedua adalah you are right digabung dengan kata that. Okay. Negative statement, there is subject plus auxiliary verb plus not plus verb 1 plus that plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. The example is, I do not think that you are right. And the question, auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb 1 plus that plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. Do you know auxiliary verb? Or you have ever known about auxiliary verb? How many auxiliary verb here? If you want to know, please look the next page here. Okay. Here, auxiliary verbs. The subject they, we must use do. We do. I do. You do. She does. He does. It does. Okay, next. Next, the sentence patterns of WH question and how question. Sentence patterns of WH question: what plus about plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. The example is, what about I help you? Next, how question. The sentence patterns is how about plus verb ing plus object. The example is, how about going to my house? Here, I think we have a question about the word about. Maybe your question just like this. Can we replace the word about with another word? The answer is, of course, we can. And how about the word about before the word how? Replace with another word, another word. Can we or cannot? Of course, we can. Maksud saya, apakah boleh kata about sebelum kata what itu diganti dengan kata lain? Bisa, tentu saja bisa. Seperti apa itu? Okay, let's continue the next page. Linguistic element. Linguistic element. There are many explanation here. There are singular and plural nouns. An, the, this, those, my, their, etc. Example, this is an umbrella. Okay, this example is for singular. And next, modal verb. Okay, we just talk about modal verb. There are can, could, shall, should, may, might, must, will, would, need, needed. Example, they can go with you. And verbs, think, support, propose, recommend, put forward, advise, advocate, want to, let. Example, I think that you are right. And WH, how question, what, why, where, when, whose, who, whom, which, how. Example, how about I help you with this. Jadi maksudnya unsur kebahasaan atau linguistic element ini membahas mengenai kata benda tunggal, kata benda jamak, dan modal verb, kata kerja, dan kata tanya yang diawali dengan WH atau how. Dan ini semua adalah yang mendukung berkenaan dengan topik kita, yaitu opinion. Okay, next. Okay, let's go to the topic. Opinion, or you know about expressions or gambits. Gambits here in bahasa Indonesia knows about yang sering digunakan kata-kata atau ucapan yang sering digunakan untuk ungkapan opini ini. Diantaranya menggunakan modal verb or using modal verb. For example, how can I solve it? And next, using WH how question. What do you think of? What is your opinion? Here we know that there is not only about, but we can use what do, what is. Yeah. Your question, the previous page, question about, can we replace the word about using another word? Of course we can. Here is the proof of your question. Jadi ini bukti bahwa what about itu bisa diganti dengan what do you think of, atau what is your opinion. Jadi ini bukti bahwa what about itu bisa diganti dengan what do you think of, atau what is your opinion. Next. Using verb. The example is it right what I've done? Next, do you think bla bla bla? Okay. Jadi ini beberapa kata, beberapa pertanyaan atau asking opinion yang dipergunakan sebelum meminta pendapat kepada seseorang. Okay, next. Next, giving opinion atau memberikan pendapat. Expressions or gambits. Let's check giving opinion. Before we give my opinion or our opinion, usually we using modal verb, like maybe, you need to, or I would say. Next, using WH how question. For example, what I have in my mind is, and what I reckon is, giving opinion. There is not, this is not a question but giving opinion. This is not interrogative statement but positive statement. What I have in my mind is, this is the positive statement, not interrogative statement. Okay, next, using verb. An example is I consider that, or I think blah 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 blah. Okay. Next, phrases. Phrases here usually we use if we have opinion or the beginning of opinion. Okay, please look. This is not asking or giving opinion, but maybe usually we use if there is opinion, atau dengan maksud lain, sebelum ini digunakan untuk memberikan atau menanyakan opini. Jadi awal mula berpendapat ini diawali dengan in my view, from my mind of view, in my opinion, to my mind, to be honest, without a shadow of doubt, and anything else. Okay, next. If we talk about opinion, of course, there is accepting or declining opinion. Is that right? For example, a motorcycle is faster than car. This is opinion. Is that right? This is opinion. Opinion. There is not asking, but opinion. So there is respond here. Respond agree or accepting. The response is, I think you are right. But the declining or disagree, in my mind, you are wrong. Jadi opini itu ada respon yang menerima dan menolak. Jadi yang menerima itu I think you are right. Yang menolak adalah in my opinion you are wrong, dan seterusnya. Begitu ya. Okay, next. Di sini saya ilustrasikan for opinion. 100K it's expensive. This is opinion. Not asking or giving opinion, but opinion itself. Do you think so? The statement here is asking opinion. For me, its price is expensive. This statement is giving opinion. I don't think so. That response is declining or disagree of opinion. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for your attention. See you next time.